There's nothing in America that's better today than it was when Trump was president. Nothing. Inflation when Trump left office, 1.4%. Today it's over 9%. Real wages are down 4% per week for Americans. I mean, you have 4% less money, so people are feeling that. We got run out of Afghanistan by the Taliban, like literally run out, like 72 hours, and in the process we lost many brave Americans, and then they lied to us about it. Right after that happened, within months, Putin invades Ukraine. And then Hamas attacks Israel. So the world's on fire. You got a war in the Middle East, potentially a broader war with Iran launching missiles and so forth. Iran has the money now, more money. They didn't have the money under Trump. They were broke. Putin invaded Ukraine, starting the first war in Europe since the end of the Second World War. Every day, the Chinese are testing the Taiwanese, the Filipinos. Our economy's in shambles with inflation and all these things that are happening. Our border has been invaded by upwards of 7 to 10 million people, many of whom we have no idea who they are. We know some are criminals. We know some might even be terrorists, which is something we need to be worried. I mean, the FBI director has said that. You have to assume if you have 10 million people coming, if 1% of them are bad people, you got a big problem. And I think it's at least 1%. So not because they're immigrants, by the way, but because there were criminals in their country. So everything's worse. This is a weak president. This is a failed president. And this is also a president that habitually lies to Americans. I mean, spent 2.5, 3 years saying there was no border crisis, that it was all made up. A lie. Saying that inflation, he inherited, huge inflation when he took over. A lie. 1.4% was the inflation rate when he took over. That America today is stronger. A lie. That guy goes on TV and tells people the economy's doing better, bragging about Bidenomics, telling people they have more money to spend. I mean, these are just a fantasy world. He's either senile or he's a liar. I mean, that's the only conclusion I could come to. If we have another 4 years of Joe Biden, it'll probably irreparably harm America for at least a generation, maybe longer.
Pre-9/11?